was 17.5 when I was selling them pies. Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies. The You Lied to Me Lush podcast. We running it up. Another installment. And we're making a Lush World history today because we have the youngest guest thus far. You feel me? Holding it down for that. Whoa. For that. Damn, we got lights. He's such a star. He got lights falling over. It's crazy. Holding it down for the big bad OC, my player partner. Let him know who you is.
JayDaMac, face of LH, with my manager, Cash Mr. 714. Let him know.
That's right.
It's Cash for 7.
That's right. You in the mic, Cash. Yeah.
My bad.
We gonna get you situated. But yeah, we got Cash in the building.
Yeah,
We got JayDaMac in the building. So, all right. You are 14 years old?
Yeah,
14 years old. All right. Born and raised in what city?
La Habra.
La Habra. Can you, for those that have never been to La Habra, what's it like?
So, it's cool. You know, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's cool.
Is it like a more hood area? Would you say it's more like rich people or a little bit of mix of both or what?
There's some parts, but most of it's like little bit like it's cool, you know.
Okay.
But there's some parts that get active.
That's right. And where did you grow up? Did you grow up like in a more like active part of town or?
Next question.
Okay, that's right. Would you and did you grow up playing sports?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What sports you play?
Played football, basketball, boxing. What else? Flag football.
Okay.
Yeah,
How old were you when you started boxing?
probably like 8,
Okay.
and I only did it for like 6 months.
Yeah?
I said fuck it, quit it.
Did you have any legendary squabbles like in your boxing career?
Boxing, yeah,
Some good back and forth.
yeah.
Would you how would you describe your like boxing style? Are you more like are you like a Floyd Mayweather? Do you kind of like wait for your opponent to get tired and then you knock him, or are you,
I don't
are you
know,
just
like,
aggressive? Are you just off the back with it?
Yeah,
You more aggressive? Yeah.
4 extra.
Like 4 extra. Hey, that's a good way to be. What about music? Where does your musical journey begin?
5 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yep.
So that's insane, because you have like a really strong mic presence. You don't seem to. If you're nervous, I can't really tell because I saw you rock a crowd. What was that? Maybe like 200 people in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had not an ounce of fear. You ate that stage up. You ate the mic up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's dope, obviously. So, but that's your first time even trying to rap was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. The first time I tried to rap 5 months ago.
August, yeah, right?
Wow. Okay, yeah. So, did you grow up listening? Were you like a hip hop head growing up?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. What are you like? What are your main influences? What are your favorite rappers when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, like, I liked a lot of old school rap, like Ice Cube, like NWA. And then when I started, like, probably till like a couple years ago, I started listening to the newer music.
Okay. Now that's something I noticed about you is you have a real hip hop soul, because like the type of beats you're rapping on, you don't rap on like a lot of modern beats. Like you rap on like old school classics, but you kind of give it a new young twist.
Yeah.
And then also, I noticed with a lot of performers in this generation, even fools that are like 10, 15 years older than you, they're rapping over their backing tracks. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I did that shit instrumental.
yeah, you really like rock it like an MC. That's like, I assume that the apple didn't fall far from the tree, and like your pops influenced you or what? Like,
Nah, my dad don't rap, nothing.
okay.
But it's just like when I was growing up, like always music playing. Like my dad, like, that's who it was when I was younger. YG and Nipsey.
That's
They
dope.
really came out like, what was it? My Crazy Life.
Yeah, that
Like
one
that one.
classic YG album.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really like the West Coast is a big influence on you overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then when I did it instrumental, that's my first time rapping instrumental.
Really?
Yeah.
That was your first time?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy because like your vocal projection, Like you just have a voice that naturally cuts through the mix.
Yeah.
That's something that can't even be taught. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's ways to like maximize it and improve it, but there's certain qualities that you're either born with it or you're not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you like have a natural gift. Now, there's a lot of rappers that blew up when they were younger. You know, like Bow Wow and all that, Lil Romeo, but they wound up not necessarily getting the respect in the long run as an MC. Do you have a plan of like? Do you plan on staying true to your craft, or are you just in it for the money?
A little bit of both.
That's right.
Yeah, like 50-50, but like mostly money, you know? Like
Yeah.
if I'm doing this shit for no reason, no money, there ain't no point.
No, that's a fact though. That's a fact. But at the same time, I feel like you're gonna keep it realer, if I had to
Yeah.
guess, than a lot of the others. Because those aren't the only dudes that blew up when they were young, and people don't even realize that. You know, when Snoop came out, he was like 18 years old.
Yeah.
You know?
Who, Lil Wayne was 14, huh?
Yeah,
Lil
we were
Wayne
talking
was
about Wayne on
14.
the way here, how, they held him back for a little bit because he was too young for what he wanted to really put out. But, we're doing our thing with Jay here.
Absolutely. Now, okay, the subject matter of your songs, you kind of get a little bit crazy on there. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
talk about things that's a big difference between you and the other rappers that I brought up earlier. Because they were doing bubblegum things. They were talking about teeny bopper stuff. Like you're talking about sliding on the ops and you feel me, busting shots. I think you said 7.62s. That's the big boy, chunky monkey bullets and all that. Like
Yeah, those are AKs.
that's the egg. There you go.
Oh, he
So
knows.
you know what I'm saying, he knows what he's talking about. Like, how do you like? Do you get any negative flack or like from the people? Like, hey, like you shouldn't be talking about that. You're too young to be rapping like that.
I get hate, but I love all my fans.
So what do you have to say to the people that are like, oh, he shouldn't be talking about this. He's too young.
Thanks for the comment and the view.
The media training is through the roof. And that brings me to you, Cash. How did you come across this shining young star?
Oh, man, the universe works in mysterious ways, He was just coming to all the shows that we were doing, and, he just told me he wanted to pursue this rap music. And at first,
Lefty.
at
Oh,
first,
Lefty and drummer.
yeah.
Big influence. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the show it was?
So I went to
Yeah,
that concert. That was like the last concert. It was in June.
Yep.
Or the month before August.
Yeah, July.
That's
July,
right
yeah,
before we started. Well, actually,
July
it was
29th.
Okay.
Yeah, I
the
remember.
very end of it. Yep.
Lefty gave me like a little talk after it, and that shit blew up like 1 million views.
Okay, so that's the first time I saw you.
Yeah.
Was that like it was Lefty? I think the clip it said like Lefty Gunplay gives advice to like young artists or something like that.
Nah,
Yep.
I wasn't even an
Or it
artist. I
said
was
young
just on
fan or
stage. Yeah,
something.
young fan.
Yeah. So what did he say to you?
What'd he say? Oh, listen to your dad. Stay out of gangs. And he was like, "You're not gonna join a gang." Where I was like, "No." And then that blew up. I think he tagged me in the post.
Yeah,
OTR and all those fools. I got like 1,000 followers. I thought it was a shit. I thought I was like famous. I hit this fool up. I was like, "Hey, get me in the studio now."
Yep.
Yeah.
We got in the studio like 2 weeks later,
Yeah, like
and then I
2
was
weeks
on full
after.
community. I was on everything,
That's amazing.
and I just blew up. And then 5
We
months
knew,
later, I'm
we
here.
knew, like we sat down and we strategized what we were gonna do, and we knew the risk versus reward, and we knew that it was gonna be controversial, but you know what you sign up for.
So when you first like you went to that show, did you have the intention of networking or anything, or you just wanted to go see a
No.
dope show?
Low key, like he always used to get me on stage every show. I'd be like, "Hey, can you get me on stage?" Yeah, I got you. That one, I went on stage. I was about to get off stage, and drummer like, "Come on, come back here." We went backstage, and then we're just talking, and then Lefty's like, "Oh, give the little homie $20." Solus is like, "Oh, I don't got it." And then like some fool that bought VIP, like he was all dressed in a suit. He's like, "Here," he gave me like 40.
That's right.
And then Lefty just started talking to me. I asked him like, "Where the bitches at?" And then he just started talking to me.
Yeah, they've
That's
shown
right.
love. They've been showing love to the homie. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Shout out to all them, because we know they're still on their journey and their path to make it. And even though, they see him as young as he is, they're still showing him love. So shouts out to them, bro.
So when this young guy, he's going to the shows that you're throwing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and he was asking you to get on stage. Did you kind of see at that moment where you're like, okay, like he likes the spotlight because not
It was my partner. He wasn't able to make it today, but my
Shout out
partner.
D&D
Shout out to
Photos.
D&D.
okay.
He's the one that
Shouts to
came to
D&D.
me. He's like, "Hey, Cash." He's like, "I think we might have something here." And honestly, to me, it was like, well, it's gonna be a lot of controversy if we put him out there like that. And we all sat down along with his dad and talked about the situation and how we wanted to go about it and what we were preparing ourselves and preparing him for, because this is a mental battle in this rap game. So
Yeah.
to get him ready to see all the comments and not get discouraged. But man, this guy, he don't even he's
Unfazed.
nah, man. That's like you said. There's some things that you can't teach, and he's got it, man. He's got that mentality where he can see something and not be faced by it, and then take the advice and move forward and do things right. So we've been killing it, brother.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now there is other young artists that are more controversial. I don't know. Do you remember when Lil Mouse came out?
Yep.
Lil Mouse.
Yep, Lil Mouse.
Around a buck, around to get smoked. And,
Yep.
There's that dude Lil RT. I don't know. You seen him? out there?
Yeah.
I think he's younger than you. You feel me?
What is he?
I think he's like 12.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
bro.
is young.
Oh, like
They're
12.
young.
Yeah.
They're young.
What did he say? The 60 miles?
Yeah. So there's definitely, and I think there's something that's compelling and people are interested in because, like, look, if you're from LA, or Southern California, let's just say, and it's like this in most cities, the people that are outside that are the most activated, that are in the mix, with the most drama are the youngins. That's when the gang life starts. That's when people get in trouble, go to YA, and all that.
That's not even around no more. All the old heads be like, "Oh, you guys are going to YA."
They stopped YA. See, I ain't
Nah,
even
it's
know.
just juvenile hall now.
Oh, okay. And that's good. Damn, he just called me an old head. He's like, shut up, Unc. No. And I'll tell you like this. That's good because YA was janky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I've heard.
Because they'll keep you in there until you're 25, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if someone your age,
Oh, they still do that now.
Okay,
That's juvenile life, but it's not as bad because I heard like in YA the guards be doing people dirty.
it was slimy.
No,
my
they
uncles and like
institutionalize you.
my older homies be like, "Oh, that shit's dirty."
All
Fool. Like
bad.
put you in there with a bunch of northerners. Like
All kinds of shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
get you in the program early. They got you by, the system gets you, and then they keep you in there, and they just force that mentality. You get
Yeah, exactly.
institutionalized,
Exactly. And I mean, just the fact that there'd be people that are younger than you in there with fully grown men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's all biz ed. But I mean, you have a really good alternative path with this music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can make a lot of noise and do a lot of good for all your people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody from where you're from, and and do it in a way that's really productive and can change people's lives for the better. So, do you feel like that? Do you ever feel pressure? Does it feel like, damn, this is a lot for someone my age?
hell no,
Hell no.
nah, I still want more. If I can, I'd be doing 2 podcasts at the same time.
Maybe AI pretty soon will be able to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the first time you brought bro to the studio, because did you hear him rap?
Yeah, over the phone.
Okay.
We talked on the phone, and he rapped for me, and I was like, "You wrote that?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I mean, it's fire. I like it. Let's get in there, And he really impressed me.
So is your says you rap really different than most people right now. You have a very distinct style, like the way that you flip on the beat. A lot of people nowadays, like especially like I said down here in Southern Cali, are doing the punch-in style, where they'll rap one bar, they freestyle it, and then they'll punch in the next bar, and then they think, But it seems like you write your whole verse and then you memorize it, huh?
Yeah.
Are you memorizing it when you write it, or you write it and then you just go over it until you know it?
A lot of the times, I'll write 4 bars, get stuck, and just remember those 4 bars.
Okay.
Come back the next day, write another 4 bars, get stuck. Then I just remember the whole thing just from just writing it.
Repetition.
I'm asking because it's pretty rare, dude,
Yeah.
to see that much development. You know what I mean? Especially coming so natural. As far as your sound developing, do you see yourself doing big, commercial hit records and things like that?
Let him know.
I'm working with Peso Pluma as producer.
No way.
Yeah. Shout out to Cricket. Shout out to
Wow.
Kool-Aid too. I'm working with Kool-Aid.
Wow.
From Pocos Pero Locos.
Wow.
And Cricket, yeah, he wants me to do some commercial stuff. Might hit the radio.
That's I mean, Cricket, he produces for a lot of the biggest people in the, what I'm saying, in the corridos world and all that. You feel me? Like, he's really going. I mean, Peso Pluma is probably the biggest star right now in the game. Are you going to be doing music in Spanish, that means, too, or what?
Nah, I don't really speak too much Spanish.
Oh, you're an El Sabo kid?
Yeah, I understand it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like when I try to speak it. It sounds weird.
Okay. So you'll be rapping in English on the songs you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like
Okay.
they want me to do like some love songs. Might get MC Magic on there.
Okay. I can see that going up. Now, as far as are you gonna continue with school? I assume you're staying in school, or are you doing homeschool? What are you doing now? Are you too big of a star to go to school?
Yeah, I go to school.
Okay, that's good. You're in ninth grade?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's freshman year. What's it like? Balance? Are the kids?
Oh, wait, no. I'm in 8th.
You're in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like he's going to school a lot. Huh?
Every day.
Is it? Yeah, exactly. Is it hard to balance? Like, are the kids kind of figuring out, like, damn, this dude's doing his thing. He got more Instagram followers. He's viral. Like, or do you
Not
keep it low
really.
key?
Like, no. Everyone knows, even the teachers,
Yeah,
principals, everyone.
yeah.
But like, I don't know. No one's like really all over me. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't. I went to school with them since I was little, so they just think of me like, oh, that's still,
That's the homie.
Yeah.
That's the homie. But I assume you're pretty popular, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be like walking around with this swag and a chain on your neck like that and all that if you're not everybody's like, you're like the cool kid in school for sure, huh?
Yeah.
So when the rap thing's taken off, is now sports taking a back seat, or are you still going to be doing sports?
No, I stopped doing sports like when I was like probably like 12, like 11, 10, 11.
Okay. Now, you know what I wish they taught? Maybe you can agree with me on this. I wish they taught us about credit.
Oh,
They don't teach us about financial responsibility in school. They just teach us a bunch of history that got written by whoever won the wars and all that, but we don't really know the actual true things that we need in life skills. Like, do you feel like sometimes like school frustrates you because you're like, damn, I'm already got a career, or do you like realize, you know what, I need to have something to fall back on. My education is important.
I don't think I need to have anything to fall back on, but obviously I'd want an education. But some of the stuff, it's just like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna use letters in real life to add it up. Like, no
Right,
one's
you don't
gonna
need to
do
know.
that,
You don't need to know algebra 2.
Yeah, unless you're a fucking cashier.
And even then,
That ain't gonna be me.
but even if you're a cashier,
Yeah, it's just
you're
basic
not.
math.
Yeah, you don't need to know exponents and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. See, I thought I was crazy. Thank you for validating the way I felt, because I feel like there's a lot of flaws in our education system. Now, recently, Los Angeles had some crazy wildfires. It caused a lot of devastation to the community all through Southern Cali. Were you affected by the fires at all?
No.
Did you did you like try to do anything and use your stardom to help people, like, raise money or raise awareness or something?
Yeah.
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 That's good, because I feel like, even though your music might be a little bit edgy, you're a good dude and you got a good heart, and I think that you got a good message too, right?
Yeah.
It's all about finding a balance. Now, what's the biggest challenge you face managing a younger artist?
Oh man, nah, he's a good kid. He's a really good kid. We're really blessed to have him on the team. In the beginning, we saw something. Obviously, with the hard work and the teamwork that we put in, myself along with my partner, we really bring his creativity to life. But he's a good kid. For us, it's mostly about just trying to take care of all the stuff that is the back end, to avoid hiccups and avoid him having these bumps on the path that he's going, because with the experience that the team has, we know how to move and we know what to avoid, what to do,
Right.
what not to do. And
Right.
for him, we want him to just focus on the creativity. So I wouldn't say some of the struggles that I face. I think it's more just, reminding him just stick to being an artist. Right. Because he writes, his own stuff. So it's like keeping him on task with that, with the writing, is our main priority. It's not a problem, but it's our main priority. To
Well,
keep him
which is cool that you're focusing on actual artist development, because that's something that doesn't happen anymore. There used to be this thing called A&Rs, and their job were to help
That's
artists.
what Cricket trying to do with me.
Right. So
Cricket and Kool-Aid, Demiza.
Yeah,
it's
so
all great guys.
as you know now, management takes on so many different roles.
Yeah, well, management, you kind of have to now, like, it's more comprehensive. There's
exactly.
This
Yeah,
fool used to be my producer, my cover art,
yeah.
my manager.
In the beginning, I did everything. I
booking.
made the beats, but now since he's making noise, people are starting to reach out. And I told him from the beginning, one of the biggest things is we didn't really want to build a team. We wanted to attract a team. We
Right.
wanted to make sure that the people that came to us came on their own, out of their own accords, and said, "Hey, I see what you guys are doing. Let me help you guys with." And that's what happened with Cricket. Cricket is a great dude, and he's a multi-platinum producer. So for him to say, "Hey, I want to work with him," that for us has been nothing but a blessing. So now we're getting more resources, and it's facilitating us to make more moves with him.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, like the biggest mistake that I've seen happen in a lot of careers over the years is an artist will come out of nowhere, go viral, and then because they're popping, they get put on all these big stages like Rolling Loud or whatever, and then they have subpar, lackluster performances. They can't follow up the single, and then they're out of here. Because why? Because there was no artist development. But you guys are coming out the gate really working on his skill set. Like, a lot of people will just be like, nah, fuck it, like, put him with a writer. A writer's gonna write you guys are making his pen do the work. You feel me? Like, you guys are not only that, what I noticed during his performance, and I wish it's like I never got to have a manager when I was younger, and I would have been so dope. And this is actually like, your jefe was there, and he, in between your songs, he pulled you to the side, and it was real quick and real subtle. And I'm not trying to put it on blast, but this is a good thing, so I wanted to point it out. He said, "Slow down, breathe," and he was telling you to get composed again. You feel me? Because that way you had your swag on the mic. You had, you weren't too out of breath, but you still had the power. And just like those little instructions in the middle of like that is gonna make a key difference. You know what I mean? So
It's a superstar with a great team behind him.
right.
You see, it's a great formula. We're rinsing and repeating and letting him shine while we're doing that.
So is it Rap Money that's buying all this jewelry for you, or what? You have the how you getting all those nice chains and
The team.
the team? All right. What's that LH stand for right there?
It's for my city. It's the L's for the La, and then the H for the La Habra.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and then on the back.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. See, people don't even pay attention to those details. You got Bussy on the back too. There's Bust Down on the back. You feel me? Yeah. That's hard, fool. That's hard. My boy's shining. My boy's shining
He's doing his thing, man.
from an early age. Okay, so I got to bring it up because it's a controversial hot topic right now. I'm going to bring up a couple topics, and I'd like Jay's opinion on them. Number one, Scott Storch's ex-wife recently. Do you know who Scott Storch is?
Nah.
He was a big producer back in the day. He helped Dr. Dre produce you feel me,
Yeah.
Still DRE and some big records, right? So he had an ex-wife, and she made some racist remarks to a valet parking attendant. She said some bad things about Mexican people. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, that shit's out. I mean, it's not even like just Mexican people. It's the blacks, the whites, the Asians, like all of them. That racism is out. I think everyone's the same. Like, there's no different.
Do you feel like your generation kind of has a better understanding of that, and you guys don't trip on? Is that more like the old people like us who just be tripping on race and stupid things like that?
Yeah, I mean, some old people are cool, but a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, think that's very wise, and I think that gives me a lot of hope for the future. Racism is out.
Yeah.
Now, another trending topic. Recently, DJ Academics, one of the biggest moguls in all of hip hop media. Good guy. I actually like the dude. He was on a stream, and one of the people on the Discord call was a young dude about your age. He was like 15 years old, and Ack and them were asking him questions about girls. Hey, do you want to have girls come over? Da, 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 da. And the kid said, hey, that's out. You feel me? This is an inappropriate conversation. I'm not feeling that. If you were asked questions like that, how would you feel? Do you think the kid was right? Do you think Academics is wrong? What are your thoughts as a young...
I mean, I heard that Academics was pushing it. That's wrong right there. That's out, Like, the kid was saying no. I mean, the kid was saying no. But me personally, if it's a girl at 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, I'll smash them all.
You heard it here first. There's a reason why he's the Mack. You feel me? Not playing in the slightest. Okay, so other than working with these big producers and these big records you got coming up, what's next on JayDaMac's agenda? What do you guys got on the calendar?
A lot of stuff with cricket. Maybe it's not like but maybe a show with King Little G, Icon, Drummer Boy, Nega.
Dope.
When's that? The 21st of April?
Yeah, that's
April 21st. That's a maybe.
Working
Okay.
on something like that.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
Might need to convince them to do this. Do that one over here. That sounds kind of
That'd
hard
be dope.
right there.
That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah, we're focusing with him a lot in the studio right now, though, because of the material. He's got some merch coming out. We're working on some of his merchandise as well. Trying to get him to be more rounded, because the superstar factor's there.
For sure,
we got him with the music, but we need the merch. We need some more show dates. We just did a show with Drummer and King Little G. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Joe Moses.
That's dope too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Shouts to Joe Mo.
RJ was there. Rucci. A lot of
Fire.
Kaylin.
Mozzie ended up.
Nah, Mozzie didn't show up. No.
So wait, that's kind of cool. And you said that. So the freestyle you showed me over, where you're rapping over the pistol grip pump instrumental. You said King Lil G asked you to do that, huh?
Yeah, because I was rapping one of my things for him and Drummer. They're like, damn, that shit's hard. And he pulled me to the side. He's like, hey, look up this beat. He's like, that's what I want to hear you on. And I just started freestyling to it. And I got home, and I was like, well, I'm going to write to it. I was like, I'm going to have it done by the next morning, send it to him.
That's dope. So you got
live?
Yeah. Bust it. Yeah. Let's run it. Exclusive. JayDaMac, Lush World exclusive. Come on.
Yes, sir.
We're going to run it up.
Miss me with that fake shit, that hate shit. I'm dumping at the ops with a heart full of hatred. The Mac, OC's finest, yeah, I'm known to be the greatest from Monzalate. Yours, I let that fully loaded K rip. Bitch, I let this K rip. My killer's known to take shit. Leave no fucking traces. My gang full of trophies. LHP, they already know me. You say you a killer, little boy, you better show me. I'm pistol packing, never lacking. 7.62 by 39, come and see what happened. Bodies dropping back to back. I speak facts, I'm about that action. Put some money on your head, that's a transaction, bitch. Face of LH.
Let's go. La Habra got one. Come on, man. That's fire right there.
Even La Habra,
That's
USA got one.
The USA got one. The USA. Now, who are your favorite artists coming out of Southern Cali right now? Like, who are the artists that you'd like to work with?
Fuck, I hate leaving people out.
Just name a few. It ain't got to be the only ones.
Drummer, King Little G, Peso, R.I.P. Austin the Pac-Man.
Oh yeah,
That fool's
great
hard.
man. Austin was a beast. That's a good reference right
Bravo
there.
the Bag Chaser.
Okay.
R.I.P. Draco the Ruler.
Come on, long live the truth.
Yeah, Rowdy Rax.
That's right.
Lefty.
Of course,
Uncle
you can't
Lefty.
get right. I think Lefty owes you that at this point. I think it'll be good for both of y'all. Lefty, come on, nephew. You see the jersey right there.
Oh yeah. Shout out Jersey Maniacs. Everyone go tap in with him to get your jerseys. He made mine, Lefty's, Drummers, On the way, King Little G, Peso.
On the way, Lush Uno.
Yeah, I'll tap you in with him.
Yeah, no, that's a Mando. So, is there any other OC artists that you see yourself working with, or are you more looking at other regions?
Maybe Drake's a joint. Drake's is cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, but I just I don't know I don't know what the politics or this or that, so that's why I didn't
Oh no,
directly
no,
ask.
there ain't no politics, no nothing,
Okay.
no none of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but Drake's cool. From like Santa Ana, like 15
Yeah,
minutes away from La Habra.
Drex has definitely had an incredible year, and his brother is crazy too. I think
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Moreno.
Yeah,
Oh,
Moreno,
F
man.
Nasty. I got a song with
F Nasty go
with F
crazy.
Nasty on the way.
He's hard. That dude, Too Crazy is hard too.
Too Crazy's hard.
There's this dude. What's the one youngin's name from the IE that I fucked
Bandit the Mac.
He's hard too.
That fool's hard.
Doughboy's crazy. No, but what's the one youngster's name? Yes, Section 8 baby. He crazy. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, he go hard.
Haven't heard of
Bandit
him.
the Mac's hard. I like that.
Bandit the Mac is hard. It's kind of like a renaissance right now. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent. All right. Well, let me ask you, Cash. So, what would you say is like before working with Jay was like the thing that you're most proud of in the industry that you've accomplished?
Oh man, well, I've been in the music industry for about 15 years, and I've worked with the likes of everybody you could possibly think of.
That's right. Let him know.
I opened up for Tekashi 6ix9ine when he came out here and did the Observatory show.
Wow.
The day before he did the show, they needed a last minute opener, and
Right.
rang my phone and
That's crazy.
came out and did that. And I've learned a lot. I was signed to Empire
Okay.
2020, and then I've had my fair share of navigation through the industry, and I feel like with him, it's like he's gonna get a good team behind him because it's people that have been dedicated to this industry for a good long period of time and have been through the ups and downs, and hopefully we can guide him down the right path. And with his talent and his superstardom that he does have, by God's grace, we can do something special, man. We can.
Absolutely.
He's supposed to leaving hella shit out. He got some million views on YouTube with Sad Boy Loco.
I do.
And-
I'm being a little modest.
I know
bro.
you are, and that's why I'm
'Cause
trying to.
It's about him. You know what I mean? This is about him. It's about JayDaMac, to be honest. Right now, I'm really focusing on him because I see something greater than myself. And I feel like that, to me, as a man, is very fulfilling to be able to put my stuff to the side and help the youth. You feel
Well,
me?
it's like Tupac said, I might not change the world, but I'm going to spark the mind that
Exactly.
does.
And
so there you go.
So I've been influenced by Tupac, by Nipsey, people like that have been in this industry and told us stay independent. Don't you don't need these big people. That's what with the academic stuff. Like that academic stuff don't bother us because we're not gonna need nobody like that to get to where we're going.
Right.
He's got his own motion. He's got his team behind him, and I feel like as long as we're all together, that stuff ain't even gonna phase us.
Well, y'all got my support, Puerto Vida,
Oh,
for real.
Man, I
forgot to
appreciate
say,
you.
like the Hood Star said, fat, skinny, tall, JayDaMac will fuck them all.
My boy is knocking them down. You feel me? Like, I would say hide your daughters, but hide your daughters, your mamas, and your tias, because I feel like Jay's coming for all of them.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to know, the main thing, what's crazy about this fool? Did he come up with? Did he just dress like this naturally, or is this like a calculated
No,
thing?
since the day that I met him, he's been him, and the only thing that we've been guiding him to is like the not to do stuff. Like he's
But him
himself.
in the Ben Davis, and
That's
the
himself.
Cortez,
That's
you
himself,
feel me?
brother.
Like,
That's himself. That's his own image. He dresses himself. He, like I said, first time I went in the studio with him, he had his own lyrics written down. So we've just been guiding him to like what to stay away from. Like who is good in the industry, what we want to do, what's our goal. We know where we're going, and him, like what you see is what you get with him. Like that's
it's
him.
look, the industry is a murky ass ocean.
yeah.
You got to be a shark, and
Oh, yeah.
y'all got a submarine. You feel
Yep,
me? Y'all
yep.
got a submarine.
Yeah, we got that shield around them where
That
it's like,
shield,
nah, if you guys want to
yeah.
penetrate, it's got to be something that we've been putting together this for him to change his life and the life of those around him. So he's not just gonna go for whatever. Like we know what we got. We got something
And
special
my kids,
here.
and my kids' kids.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
their kids.
Yeah, generational wealth. Ah, you want a soda, dog? You got a soda?
Come on. That's fine. We gonna need to bring you on No Jumper soon too.
Hell yeah. Tell Adam I'm ready.
Yeah. Any
And
other
Lena.
messages for Adam? What was that?
Tell Elena I'm ready too. And her homegirls.
Turn up. You heard it here first. I almost forgot. Since this is the You Lied to Me Lush podcast, I'm gonna ask both of you guys. We play a game called Two Truths and a Lie. All right? You guys make 3 statements, you feel me? And I have to guess which one is the lie.
All right, for sure.
All right, you ready?
Give me a second. I need to think.
many
All right, you
statements?
ready? Three statements, and I have to
So
guess
one
which
got
one
to
is
be
the
a
lie.
One is a lie.
One is a lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Cash first.
I used to play soccer.
Okay.
I was a soccer coach. I have unreleased music with Burner,
Okay.
and I have 5 kids.
You never was a soccer coach. You have 5 kids,
Wrong.
and you have unreleased song with Burner.
Wrong.
Okay, you don't have 5 kids. That was the lie. All right. I got caught slipping once already. I'm down. Lush is down 0-1. All right, let's see if I can redeem myself here.
All right. Hold on. Sure.
All right.
I'm going to the studio with Cricket, Kool-Aid, Soulless,
Okay.
and some fool that I can't say. Chito.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I just said it, but
Okay.
anyways, beat
Song
that
with
shit
Chico.
out.
Yeah.
And what else? I got 2 shows coming up with Peso. And damn, let me think. And fuck. It's cause I'm not a liar. Like I can't lie, fool.
All right, you know what? I'll accept that answer. I'll accept. This is the one time. This is a golden ticket pass. All right, you don't got to come up with a lie because I could already tell the first 2 ones were true, anyways. But that being said, JayDaMac, any final words for the people before we sky up out this piece?
Bang my line, all bitches, hit me up, and that's it.
You heard it here first. Cash, Jay, Lush Uno.
Oh, catch me on No Jumper too.
Catch him on No Jumper. We about this. Watch out this BO.